Hello, everybody. This is Amir Lahiji from Togetherness Media, live from Los Angeles. I hope you had a good time, good evening. And we have a special guest, Dr. Raoofi from Los Angeles. Hello, doctor.
Hello. Good time to you.
It's a pleasure to see you here, finally.
Yes. Good to be here.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. So, Dr. Raoofi is clinical psychologist. Most of people in Los Angeles, they know about him very well. And also, internationally, lots of people, they know about you. Dr. Raoofi, could you please tell us about yourself a little?
Yes. So as you said, I'm a practicing clinical psychologist in LA area. I see daily patients in my office, and also I'm visiting patients at nursing homes where the most vulnerable, I would say, the elderly and those that they just came out of hospital bed, they're going to spend time there. And of course, psychological issues are happening with them, and they need a psychologist to be able to talk about their emotions and thoughts, and I'm there to help them. And I've been doing this for past 15 years. So I've been practicing psychology for the past 15 years, and I started with working with children on the spectrum of autism and some suffering from other mental disorders such as back then mental retardation and also some challenging kids suffering from ADHD and so on. So, and I'm very happy doing this.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Amazing.
One of my passions is actually human rights, and most specifically children's rights in the world, and their right to education, to nutrition, and also other rights that they are entitled to by the Convention of the Human Rights. So because of that, I actually established a nonprofit of my own, Global Children Health, and trying to provide education and food for the children in the world. Doesn't matter where they are located. And also, as a result, I do attend the Human Rights Council meetings in Geneva every year in March. Trying to be a voice for those that they cannot voice their needs and challenges. So every year I attend the meetings and I set up different side events as panels with the different experts in the world of children's rights, and usually from UNICEF. So we can have some educational panels regarding what the children's situations are happening in the world today, such as Yemen, Afghanistan, Syria, and so on.
Wow, amazing. And what about with this situation, Dr. Raoofi, how you do your cope with the current situation? How do you keep yourself calm?
Yes, it is very important at the times of crisis like this, which the world goes upside down, and what we had as routines, unfortunately, we cannot continue with our routines, and it is changed. For example, my two kids are not going to school. They are homeschooled, and they are at the school today and every single day. So we have to kind of try to be able to manage all that stress around us. So it is important for me to have enough sleep, and I'm sure for those of your listeners and those who are watching this program also, to have enough sleep. And sleep is very important to be able to manage our sanity, to be honest with you, and our brain function. And as another factor to be able to kind of cope with all of this going on is to have some physical activity. If you can do it at home, if not, if you can do it in the backyard, courtyard, front yard, we must have some physical activities to be able to manage and cope. Another one is nutrition and food, which is very important. I'm sure if you have any nutritionist guests, they can elaborate more on this, but it's very important that we do eat and we do not starve ourselves. Drinking water is very important, and I keep doing that as well. One other thing is that to be connected, although in the time that everybody's talking about physical distances and social distancing, but we have to keep thinking and doing and actions about connections, and we need to be connected. Like you and me and all your listeners and those that are watching, we are connected, but we are connected not physically present, but via the technology and all these devices that are available to us.
Yeah, exactly. That's why all the time I said physical distance. Yes, I agree. Physical distance. But social distance, we cannot do that. That's why we're doing, video chat with friends, family, and all the stuff. Thank you for, all tips you said for today. Do you have any other tip for today?
Well, I think it's very important to keep some sort of routines for ourselves because we lost our routines. We lost the old normals we had, but nowadays we have to set up some routines. For example, if we wake up, we need to set our bed, we need to wash our faces and put some good clothes and to have some routines that it can give us some sort of a sense of control. Because a lot of the things we had control over is gone. We don't have it anymore. We cannot go to work. We cannot do a lot of things we used to do. But inside home, we have to have that sense of control and routine for ourselves. So I think as a tip is my recommendation to you guys all is that keep your routines going.
Perfect. Dr. Raoofi, I know you are, I believe you are so successful and you are so popular, especially in Los Angeles and California. However, lots of people, they know about you around the world. But is your job your passion? If not, what's your vision of the ideal career and job?
Well, to be honest with you, it is my passion. It is very rewarding, Amir, that when I go to work and I see people that I'm trying my best to help them, it is very rewarding to see that they are changing. They get happier. When they become appreciative and they say, "Doctor, you changed my life. Doctor, you made my day. Thank you for listening to me." At least, that much of the listening is going to relieve a lot of pain from them. So I think if the job is rewarding, it is very satisfying to all of us. And it's very important that we all have a job that we are looking forward to go to it. It is very, very difficult, and it's going to take a lot of energy from us if we have to do a job that we are not interested, we don't like to do it, and it's kind of a drag to go to the job place. And I really want to ask everybody, please, before choosing your job, find out what is your passion. The word passion you use is very, very important. See what is your passion and go for your passion. Some of these passionate jobs might not be paying well, but it's much better that you keep your sanity and your mental health in check when you do a job that you enjoy and you're looking forward to it every single day. And that's the best. And I think I've been quite blessed and privileged to have a job that I enjoy doing it every single day.
Yes. Dr. Raoofi, what's the best time to find out about the passion for job? High school, college, what do you think?
I think high school is a little bit early because it's still kids are in their imaginary world and they want the best for themselves. But more towards the college years and at the end of the college or even community college, if anybody has the privilege to go to the community colleges, is the time that they can find out what's out there and what is it that they can choose as a job. For example, in the community college, everybody is pretty much forced to take a lot of different courses in different areas. And that's exactly what happened to me. When I was in community college and I took my 101 psychology introduction course, I actually fell in love with it. And that was the time I chose my career. So it is important at the time that the kid or the child back at the college is going to be the young adult, can find out what are the topics, what are the subjects that they are relating to, that they are interested. Then that's the time they can choose it for their university or even post graduations. It is important to find out exactly what topics and subjects you are relating to and you are interested. Then after that, you can find out what are the other areas that probably post graduations and post master's degrees or doctorates or whatever that you want to choose, you can go actually for educations. Some of the jobs you might not need that much of the education. It's more technical and still you can do it. But I think we can leave the kids to be kind of chilling during the high school time, but getting more serious towards the end of the high school and beginning of the college years.
Amazing, very good information. What do you suggest to couple when they have a problem comes up?
Yeah, it is kind of actually alarming right now during this time, to the extent that we heard the Director General of the United Nations bringing this issue up of the domestic violence happening at homes, because everybody is at home and they are kind of 24/7 stuck, as you said, under one roof and in their rooms. It is very important that the first question you asked about how I cope. Everybody needs to do all those skills because the stress level is going to be high. As much as the stress is high and our capacity is filled, then it's going to be easier for us to actually overload that capacity, and then we actually get into aggression and violence. Very important for everybody, every individual, to make sure they take care of that capacity. They make sure to leave some portion of everybody's capacity empty. So if anything adds up, they are able to cope with that correctly. Communication is the first step, that we learn how to communicate. If there are emotions and thoughts, we need to communicate that before we get it into actions or, God forbid, some aggression. We have to communicate. A lot of families that they didn't have some communication skills in check before all of this, they are the ones that get into trouble right now. So it is important to get some webinars, seminars, listening to any kind of CDs or audiobooks, or actually doing some therapy over the telehealth probably, to make sure we get some of these communication skills among us better and improved. If we can get that communication going, then we can verbalize our thoughts and emotions instead of actually getting it in hand and become physical or argumentative. Arguments are fine. There is nothing wrong with arguments if they are done by the rules of arguments, and we have a few of them in another opportunity. Probably I can go more to that, but I would say communication at this point is very important.
Right, exactly. So, Dr. Raoofi, how people can be connected with you? What's your phone number?
Well, I would give away my website. The website has all the information, all the addresses of my social media and how to connect with me. Actually, I added one page on my website to be able to describe all of the questions and things to stay mentally healthy during this time. And my website is pretty simple. It's my last name, RAOOFI.com. Very simple, RAOOFI.com is my website, and the website has all the contact information and a special page regarding COVID-19.
Okay, one more time, RAOOFI?
Yes, .com.
Simple.
I'm pretty active on social media such as Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn, and I put tips there often. I do have a weekly now. It's twice a week of a show at the Ayane TV, which all these programs are in Farsi though, but they are on my social networks as well. I do provide telepsychology right now, so all my previous clients, they can be in touch with me and get their therapy sessions via telehealth, which is utilizing phone and also Skype and other technology means that they can. So people can be in touch with me if there are any questions on the social media. I would gladly reply to them. My professional page on Facebook is Dr. Peyman Raoofi. Peyman, as you have it on the screen right now, and last name Raoofi, and that's in English. So anybody who has any questions, they can reach me out there.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for your time, Dr. Raoofi from Los Angeles. Amazing. Thank you. I hope to, talk to you again probably next week.
Sure.